May it please the court, opposing counsel, member of the jury. All the symptoms were there, but Dr. Coulter failed to diagnose them. In just a short 90 minutes, an emergency room doctor successfully diagnosed Bo Bridger with trichinosis, something that Dr. Coulter failed to do over the course of 3 long weeks. Even though that during those 3 weeks, Bo Bridger was continuously exhibiting key symptoms of this terrible illness. The truth is that Dr. Coulter was not paying attention. Dr. Coulter missed this diagnosis. And as a result, my client is incapacitated, dealing every day with long-term brain and motor issues. Now, as my co-counsel explained earlier, this is a case of comparative negligence. And throughout the entirety of tonight's trial, the defense didn't even acknowledge their burden. But if they had, they would have failed to meet it, because Dr. Coulter's office knew that Bo Bridger was eating raw. In fact, you heard the nurse practitioner testify to Bo herself raising the topics of raw meat during one of her office visits. Bo's father, Jamie, testified to sending an email specifically stating that Bo Bridger was eating raw meat. Now, in terms of our burden, for the entire 3 weeks that Bo Bridger was sick, all the symptoms of trichinosis were there, ready for Dr. Coulter to diagnose and treat, but he failed to do so. That is negligence. That is Dr. Coulter breaching the standard of care. Now, in the beginning of tonight's trial, my co-counsel had also asked for you to pay close attention to the evidence presented. I'd like to review those points now. Tonight, you heard from Bo Bridger's father, Jamie Bridger, and he testified to the 3 long weeks of her illness, the multiple incorrect treatments, as well as the key symptoms of trichinosis that were there. The intense muscle pain, the swelling of the face and the eyes, and a high fever. He also testified to sending an email to Dr. Coulter's office stating that Bo was eating raw meat. You heard from Mary Lewis, the office manager. In fact, Mary Lewis was an employee of Dr. Coulter who is now testifying on behalf of the plaintiff, and even she was worried that Bo wasn't getting any better. Yet Dr. Coulter never sent her to see a specialist. Dr. Sylvan Hart from the emergency room testified to Bo suffering from intense muscle pain as well as swelling of the face and the eyes. However, Dr. Coulter never completed a full physical examination on that intense muscle pain. Dr. Coulter never charted the swelling of the face and the eyes. And he also explained that prednisone, a long-term medication that Bo was on, is known to suppress fevers. However, Dr. Coulter, the doctor who's been prescribing her this medication for over a decade, failed to account for it when measuring her fever. Now, the defense just came before you and told you there was a puzzle piece that was missing. But the only puzzle piece that was missing was Dr. Coulter's action. The symptoms of trichinosis were clear. They were evident and they were there. But Dr. Coulter missed them. Due to Dr. Coulter's negligence, my client is incapacitated for life. So that's why, as you go into the jury room, we ask that you keep Bo Bridger at the forefront of your minds. Because she is not able to be here and speak for herself, we ask that you be her voice. And we respectfully ask that you return a verdict in favor of the plaintiff, Bo Bridger, finding Dr. Coulter's family medicine negligent. Thank you.